DozhaToldya.com.
My heart to you. Y'all love this one right here. You know I did this all for you. Peace queen. If I'm your king, then our vibe will connect. Oh yes, you got a mindset I can respect. I'm really into you. See, I get inside without sex. So by the time we have sex, my touch will revive all your stress. And who am I? Well, some say that I was the best. You spent your whole 20s wasting your time with your ex. When you would talk, he wouldn't listen. That guy was just deaf. You heard Eve when she said love is blind, it's a mess. He was a narcissist and abusive at times it reflects. When you get defensive with me like, chill little mama, you blessed. With my presence, I ain't gonna lie, shorty, I will confess. I love so hard, I'm addicted, babe, I get obsessed. And as a man, I know that my job's to provide and protect. The toxic shit made my relationships die a good death. I was possessed, and I know that spot on the side of your neck. Lil' mama, yes, you know I did this all for you. Yeah, it's facts. I'm trying to give my heart to you. Yeah, baby. Yeah, you know I'll risk it all for you. Yeah, you. I cut them bitches off for you. Yeah, it's true. Word.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dame Dozha. If you're looking to get your interview done or be a guest host on our podcast, hit us up at DozhaToldya.COM. Bump what you heard. Remember who told you? It's DozhaToldya.
We about ready now. I think we finally got this thing together. Man. Let me go ahead and intro the podcast. Off time, off day. But hey, better late than never, right? At least we came and brought something to y'all. So let's get into it. I can't believe that I almost named this podcast 22 instead of the DozhaToldya Podcast 122. You did. DozhaToldya Podcast 122. You did. What the fuck I'm saying? Try not to start the pod off with any curse words. Shout out to my sister checking in. That's my sister checking in right now. Black and Wild. Yes, sir. Always here to support me. I love you, sis. Appreciate it. What's happening? We live on the Mixler app, live on Facebook, live on the Twitch. It's the DozhaToldya Podcast, man, on a special day, Friday. My brother had asked me, he was like, man, so you do Fridays now? I was like, not quite. I wouldn't quite say it's Friday. It's a Friday show just yet. It's just that's how things been happening, man. I've been having to adjust. I've been having to adjust the show, and yeah, we had to come in on a Friday this week. Had to let them folks know what was going on a Friday. Let me see if my Facebook friends are on point with us. All right, so yes. What's happening, Black and Wild? Shout out to everybody checking in on the Facebook, everybody on the Mixler app. If you miss any part of the show, you can follow us on YouTube. Follow all platforms. In fact, at DozhaToldya, DozhaToldya. If you would like to give a contribution to the DozhaToldya Network, you can hit us up on the Cash App. That's DozhaToldyaRadio. DozhaToldya Radio on the Cash App. And we also have a Patreon for part 2. We have a lot that we got to talk about today. It's been one hell of a week. It's been a hell of a week, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I had a hell of a week. The country is having a hell of a week. So we got a lot to talk about. and I'm glad that everybody's here. First and foremost, give a shout out to all those day one listeners and all the returning listeners, but all the brand new listeners, man. Welcome to the show. In case you don't know what this is, we're here to talk about new music, some politics, some allegations, some hip hop culture, and we're just gonna have a little fun, man. It's just me today, but I'm gonna do what I can to cover all the topics that are necessary. I got a long list of links, and wait till you see part two. Part two is really where we're gonna dive deep in some scandal type stuff. But other than that, whoa. JT dropped a brand new album. Again, it's called Ghetto Cinderella. I mean, not Ghetto Cinderella. I'm talking about Ghetto Cinderella. I'm throwing the ghetto card on her. She ain't even deserve all that. It's called City Cinderella. As y'all know, JT is it's not that she's no longer a city girl. It's just the city girls went their separate ways, and they went solo. Felt like that was the best thing to do for the group. And Young Miami, she been kind of caught up with a lot of the Diddy situation and kind of knocked her off her pivot a little bit. Plus she got kids and all that stuff that she got to deal with. But good old JT say, hey, I'm getting back in the booth. And that she did, man. City Cinderella is out right now in your phones. Go check that out. The Dade County rap Cinderella is coming with the vibes on this one, man. So far, so good, man. She dropped a trap. Classic for the, and I ain't gonna call it classic just yet, but it sounds like a female classic, female trap classic, man. Got DJ Khaled on the album, Stunner Girl on the album. JT hooked up with Jeezy on the remix of OK, and so far as the beat's banging, she rapping her ass off on there, and it's 16 songs out right now. So get on your phone and listen to it over the weekend. We already played a little bit of it ourselves. Also on the DozhaToldya Podcast playlist, let's go ahead and talk about that real quick. We played some Jeezy, 50 Cent, and Mace to start the show off. Y'all know that 50 song Mini Man has went back into the charts after it's been basically Trump's new anthem. Mini Man, wish death upon me. Blood in my eyes, dog, or blood in my ear, dog. And I can't hear, dog. But we also came with music from Big Sean, new music from Big Sean. He got an album on the way. Common got an album that just dropped called The Auditorium featuring Pete Rock and I always say CL Smooth because I'm just used to saying that. Pete Rock and Common dropped a new one. It's called The Auditorium. And y'all know the old heads are back with new music, and I'm actually here to celebrate that, man. Shout out to Common, man, and Pete Rock. We also played music from Eminem. Eminem dropped a new album called The Death of Slim Shady. It should be the #1 album in the country right now. But yeah, The Death of Slim Shady got a lot of controversial lyrics on it. A lot of, y'all know how Slim Shady do. So he back to his old antics. It's kind of like a comedy album, very, very lyrical, very introspective. But it seems that he is trying to put Slim Shady away, and Slim Shady just won't go away quietly. So y'all go check out the Eminem if y'all looking for those types of vibes. I haven't really checked out the whole album, to tell you the truth. I kind of been parts and pieces. LL Cool J got an album about to drop, but he dropped a new single called Passion. We also came with DJ Mustard, dropped some new music, Parking Lot and Pray For Me. Shout out to him. Sy Ari Da Kid was the title song of the week. With You is the name of that song. So if you would like to know the songs that we play during the show, you can log on to the title or just look for the DozhaToldya Podcast playlist on our IG. Our IG information is right over there. So follow us on all platforms, and you'll find out more on how you can, listen to us, or just listen to the full show on the Mitzler app. There's the address right there on the Mitzler app, MIXLR.com. You can get the app, or you can just go straight to the URL. So, man, already 20 minutes in. We just talked about new music. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. First and foremost, I guess we could start off with paying our respects to those that are no longer here with us. Rest in peace to Jacoby Jones. Rest in peace, Jacoby Jones, Baltimore Raven wide receiver or kick return specialist. He passed away about a week ago, actually, at the age of 40, man. At the age of 40, Jacoby Jones, I don't really know any details regarding his death. I also probably talk about this more in part 2, but there's been a lot of deaths, unexpected deaths in the NFL, and a lot of folks ain't really talking about it. A lot of football players are just dropping dead, man. It's almost been one a month this year, even. And these guys still young. They dying in their 30s, they dying in their 40s, and these are supposed to be some of the best shaped individuals on the planet. So I think that's a controversial conspiracy that should be uncovered and talked about more. And so maybe we'll talk about that a little more on part 2. But I want to say rest in peace to Jacoby Jones, Super Bowl champion, kick return specialist. And also rest in peace to Dr. Ruth. Dr. Ruth, the sex doctor, has passed away. She held us down, man. She was one of the first ones teaching the ladies how to really, really get it in and get it in safely. Dr. Ruth was born June 4th, 1928. Man, what a life. What a life. And she had a show called Ask Dr. Ruth where she shared sex education topics early in the game. Rest in peace, Dr. Ruth, man. Great lady, great lady. Also, who else we got to pay respects to before we start the show? Rest in peace, Richard Simmons. The fitness guru, Richard Simmons, passed away this week. Like I say, man, it was a rough week. I couldn't take this day off. Richard Simmons, man, American professional fitness coach and instructor. Was showing folks how to do the aerobics early in the 80s. And really just all around beloved guy. Richard Simmons, rest in peace. Let me see. The picture ain't showing up. Let me see if I get a picture of old Richard. Get a picture of old Richard, man, for the people. Okay, here we go. Rest in peace, Richard Simmons, man. We have another death that we have to honor. Not only that Richard Simmons, Dr. Ruth, Jacoby Jones, and Shannon Doherty, man. Shannon Doherty of Beverly Hills 90210 passed away also this week. Man, it's been a rough week. Richard Simmons was born July 12th, 1948, and he passed away July 13th, 2024. That's eerie in itself. Man. But at least he got to see his birthday for this year. He was at the age of 76. A prominent and healthy 76, may I add. But yeah, rest in peace, Richard Simmons. And rest in peace, Shannon Doherty, who passed away this week. Let me see if I get a little more information about her death. Breast cancer. The Beverly Hills 90210, and she was a star in the show that everybody loved on the UPN called Charmed. Yeah, y'all remember Charm. Shannon Doherty, man. I always had like a little crush on Shannon Doherty back in the days too. Back when I was a jit, you know. She was one of them white girls that, you know, she was very pretty. You know, she was kind of like non-popular pretty. Because while blondes was always the thing, Shannon showed out for the brunettes. And I love me some brunettes. So rest in peace, Shannon Doherty passed away of breast cancer. And if I missed anybody that's should be honored, y'all let me know in the chat. Other than that, we can start the show off. But I'll just give a quick rest in peace moment of silence to all those that we lost this week. DozhaToldya Podcast style. All right. Back to the show. You dig? What else we got? Let's go ahead and talk about this music news, man. Let's get right into it. Big Sean is dropping some new music, and he making some folks mad. We played his freestyle that would start the show off on the radar freestyle. That's how we started the show off. But let's play. He made a couple of clips while he was previewing his music, and some folks had some things to say about him previewing his music and who he was talking about in the preview of his music. So let's see what Big Sean
I've been
about.
there since graduation, and I got to like study and contribute, give energy to every project. 808s, Beautiful, Twisted, right? So I know he wouldn't do that because that's trash. I know he wouldn't do no shit like that. So whoever did do that, just know it did fuck me up. But I know, like, hold on, let me show y'all some shit. I know he ain't do that shit because I know he ain't do that. Niggas talking about, yeah, he did that. I know he ain't do that because look at this shit right here.
In case y'all don't know, he talking about his music was leaked this week, and a lot of folks were saying that Kanye leaked his music. Big Sean saying, that Ye didn't do it, so.
Let me show y'all something. You see this plaque right here? It's 185 million records sold under good music. I love good music. Nigga that made more money off my music than I did. And leaking a nigga shit, I had access to a lot of exclusive, not just him, just other people too. Nigga, I would never leak nobody's shit, so I know he ain't do that. I know he ain't do that. So whoever started that rumor, y'all on some bullshit. No matter what's going on.
Well, somebody leaked this music. He definitely leaked a little bit of it, though. He started it off. He was online.
Front row at your audience. All these cameras and you still alone. My phone is always on. I'm only yours. I'm always yours. I be a group. Anyway. Whoa. Look.
Nah. I know I hate to stick the tip in, I hate to just stick the tip in like that. But
Whoa. Pause.
like, how about I just start dropping this shit on y'all, Yeah, that's me singing, baby.
Pause, man. No Diddy. He over there teasing with the snippets. Nah, but actually, Big Sean is very underrated. And it should be talked about that Big Sean, usually gets his music stepped on. So I hope he dropped the music soon, because Kendrick might drop an album. And I don't know if Kendrick dropped the album right when Big Sean dropped his album, then it's gonna be official, because Kendrick been stepping on that man releases for quite some time, and you know they had like a short, you know they are peers, but they had like a short spat, a short little beef at one point. Let's preview one more of Big Sean's songs coming from the album. This is a album promo, right here. Let's check it out.
I'm letting go this time. Cross the line. Do it now. You say you don't give a fuck, but you so attached.
Okay, Big Sean came out looking like D'Angelo on their ass. The name of the album is Better Me Than You. And I don't always feel like that. Better me than you. If we talking about getting paid, then yeah, better me than you. If we talking about dropping hot music, yeah, better me than you. But if we talking about getting our album stepped on, no, it's not better me than you. So, Big Sean, go ahead and drop that album, because Kendrick probably going to double back and drop some new music real soon. And we don't want your music to get stepped on again. But yeah, we played a new Big Sean song called Yes earlier in the show. Who else can we talk about real quick? Cardi B, man. Cardi B had a lot to say about Joe Budden. Bringing, you know, her name up during his podcast. And I think that this is something that is kind of petty and kind of misunderstood, because Joe Budden actually be showing a lot of love for Cardi B. And if you don't watch the podcast, then you won't even know. But she went out her way to kind of talk about
Never get another car.
Joe Budden talking about her, because he said that Cardi B ain't never dropping an album. Joe Budden has been saying it for quite some time, that we ain't never getting another Cardi B album. Y'all know that her Invasion of Privacy album was a classic, and you know it looks as if every time she starts a rollout that something happens, something comes up, and she doesn't roll out the album. But you know, y'all check this out. Y'all check it out.
Never get another Cardi album again.
And you've been standing on that.
I am standing on
And
it.
they talked about that in the office when I went up there. Like,
But now that Cardi got something dropping with my man Rob, Big Rob on Friday.
Saw that.
That's going to be crazy, but that's what Cardi's about to be now. Just a single artist. You're not getting none of that shit.
I mean, you was right, too.
About what?
About Atlantic wanting to put out an album. You was right. See, you be right sometimes about them wanting to put out an album. We don't care about none of that shit.
I ain't spoken to nobody at Atlantic. I'll just be on a hunch. So you done went and got some information from somewhere. I'm sure somebody involved wants Cardi to put out an album.
What? Yeah, of course they do.
I'm sure Offset wants Cardi to put out an album. Hey, fellas out there, boyfriends, y'all know that feeling, right? When you want your bitch to get a job, you in the house, your bitch just won't leave. She just in there on top of you, on top of everything, not giving you space.
Let's cuddle. No.
Yeah, no, get off my arm. My arm sleep. Move. Go. Ain't you got an album to do? Don't you got a single?
You got a tour.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Talk to Craig Cowman, and those are the main people in the building. I do not talk to a worker. I don't talk to this. I talk to my publicist as well from Atlantic, which is Ashley. And when it comes to Ashley, we don't even really talk about music. We talk about covers and organizations and stuff like that. So whoever you be saying, like, yeah, I have
Wait.
I
Hold
have
on.
what's that
Hold
shit
on. What
called?
she just said? Did she say Utes? What is that she said? Hold on. I got to run that back a little bit. Hold on.
Covers and organizations and stuff like
Hold on. Did y'all catch that? I know I wasn't the only one.
talk about covers and organizations and stuff like that. So
Organizations? Not too much on Cardi. You know, she'll be talking about me next. And not too much on Cardi. I'm gonna let her live. But that was different. And I ain't gonna do that though, because you know that's not really funny. But I just was taken back from it a little bit. It just threw me off a little bit. But yeah, she Cardi B, man, she feel like Joe Budden be picking on her a little bit. And I don't think that that's the case. I really don't think that Joe does that on purpose. I feel like she might be mistaken just a little bit with that. But I wish her the best, man. Hold on. Let's listen a little bit more. She went on her spaces on Twitter and had a lot to say about Joe Budden.
about it. You never compliment me. When's the last time you compliment me? You were so thirsty to fucking interview a bitch. You call her interesting. A bitch that almost fucking made me go suicidal in 2019. A bitch that how many fucking lawsuits they got? They ain't Soulja Boy a fucking thing. So why you always talking about my album and you gotta connect? You don't have no connect, nigga. My family don't even know about my business, my work business. The album is never good. What are you talking about? The shit is in motion. The merch is in more motion. The box sets are in motion. You don't know shit that's going on this side. You don't know it. Let me tell you something. My fans, one thing about fucking Barty Gang, my fans, sometimes they be finding out shit. They be like, how the fuck? How you know? How you know? How you know? And they don't even know much about my album. So how the fuck you know? Always want to talk about somebody in Atlantic. You're fucking lying, nigga. I talk to the bosses. The bosses. I talk to only the bosses. And the bosses ain't going around talking about my shit. Leave me alone. I want you to leave me the fuck alone. And it's so crazy, bro. It's so crazy. Like, this is the same nigga that gave me one of my first interviews. I don't know, is it because I used to give this nigga lap dances and he's mad that like I have fucking succeeded so much in life? I don't understand why I keep getting harassed by this man. You want to interview or something? You want to hear my album so bad? If you want to hear my album so bad, you could pull up to my studio session. You could pull up. But I'm really sick and tired of you keeping my name in my name in your fucking mouth. And then you acting like you keeping it there because you really want a project from me. No, you want to tear my project down like you tear down every of my single. Like you tear down my single, you tear down my personal life, you tear down everything I fucking do. So it's not coming from a genuine place. It's not coming from a genuine place. So you need to stop that. Leave me the fuck alone, bro. Leave me alone. What is it that you fucking want from me? What is it you want from me? Because you're not gonna lie and say here, I just want the album. I just want the this. No, you talk shit about every single I do. You compare old bitch to me, you compare a new bitch to me, you compare every single bitch to me. You don't compare new bitches to new bitches, you don't compare old bitches to old bitches. You compare everybody has to beat Cardi B, a new bitch or old bitch. But it's Cardi B, Cardi B, Cardi B, Cardi B, Cardi B. If I suck so much to you, if I'm such a lazy artist, why the fuck Belcalis is coming in your fucking mouth? Belcalis.
Whoa. Once again, no Diddy, Big Diddy. Why is Belcalis coming in your fucking mouth? Ooh, Belcalis. Yeah, man, Cardi might be a little mistaken because when she dropped something that Joe likes, Joe big her up. You know, when she dropped something that Joe like, you know, that Joe in most of the songs she dropped, Joe be representing for her. So for her to now to come and be like, you don't mess with me, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, here's his Joe response. Joe Budden had to say, I promise you and can assure you I will not cover a single thing this girl does for the remainder of her career. Peace and love. I also have never gotten a lap dance from this lady. I also never done coke. And also, yeah, I mean, I don't really have the stuff pulled up, but Joe Budden be representing for Cardi. But he might be right. I mean, she is rumored to be pregnant right now. Out there running around in Paris with her husband. And you know, she living her best life. Been pushing the album back for about 4 years now, but she's saying the music is coming. So if y'all don't really watch the podcast, I have sympathy for a podcaster because I know that everybody don't watch every show that we do. But I know that for the most part, Joe be representing. And if you don't know that, then you just don't know. You might have missed it. So I hope that she calmed down a little bit. But at the same time, it is what it is. Joe, don't say he don't got to talk about it no more. So we'll just move on. And I guess we can also move on to the next topic. The next topic, should we talk about Mace? We talk about Mace, and then we'll talk about Schoolboy Q, and then we'll probably cut part 1 off on time because we got a lot to talk about in part 2. So Mace on It Is What It Is podcast with Cameron has been going back and forth with Shakur Stevenson. Stevenson, the boxer, had a little beef with Mace based on his last fight. And then Jay Prince jumped in and had a few things to say too. So Jay Prince jumped in and now we may have a Mace and Cam versus Jay Prince. So how should I do this? Should I play like some of the early Shakur Stevens? Let's see.
Hear that? Like I said, nigga, your mother named you after Shakur, nigga. Since it's all comedy, I'm going to deal with it like comedy, nigga. You hear that? Like I said, nigga, your mother named you after Shakur, nigga. You know I ain't had no problems with the first Shakur. I ain't going to have no problems with you. Chill out, little nigga. We got the right to have our opinion, and I say that with all due respect. You know, but just keep it where it is, man. Let humor be humor. Let everybody say what they got to say. You don't like what we said? Nigga, box better. Until you beat Tank, it ain't really nothing for you to say. And making threats, I'm going to just keep it real. If we talking boxing, I got 3 knockouts in All-Star Weekend, nigga. So I got 100% knockout ratings, nigga, on All-Star Weekend if we checking the records, nigga. Killer, go ahead, man. I'm not even gonna be on that time with him, man.
Listen, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I see why they call you Shakur Twitterson. Like, my nigga, 4 hours of tweeting about me and Mace is wow. You boring, nigga. You boring. Everybody's seen it. We ain't the only ones who seen it. You boring, nigga. I thought I was rather polite about it. I thought it was cool. Niggas asked Teofimo, you seen the fight? He said, hell no. Why the fuck would I watch that? It went 12, right? Yeah, I knew it went 12. Tim Bradley, he's announcing the fight. He says, I got my coffee ready. Round 3, he's like, about time to start drinking the coffee before I fall asleep. He ain't say the fall asleep part. but that's what he was referring to. Your grandfather's in your corner telling you to let your hands go. You won't let your motherfucking hands go because you scared to get hit. You want to swim without getting wet. It's just not going to happen, nigga. Now, what I will say, this is the most entertainment we seen out of you in the last 2 years. This was kind of funny. This is the most entertainment we seen out of you in 2 years. Congratulations, nigga.
Yeah, if the nigga put this energy into your boxing, nigga, and start letting your hands go, then you will be a pay-per-view star.
Yeah, well, murder, that ain't gonna happen right now, man. That's just not gonna happen. The last 2 fights has put a nigga to sleep, my nigga. That's just not gonna happen. The point being is this, nigga, you fighting more after the fight. You just had a fight Saturday. You're losing your damn mind the last 2 days. Trying to fight everybody on Instagram, on Twitter, or everything else because we seen it. We seen it, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Then you talk about we should glove up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. For a nigga slap fire out you, nigga. Shut the fuck up. You getting boxing in the streets confused, nigga. For real, nigga. Like, stop getting boxing in the street. Those are 2 different things, nigga. That is 2 different things, nigga. Because when a switchblade or something else and everything, you talk about niggas better strap up. Why would you give niggas that heads up? You dumb motherfucker. Fuck out of here, nigga. You out your motherfucking mind. If you want to impress me, step up and wait. Fight to your Fimo in Newark so he can knock your head to Irvington, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? You ain't impressing nobody with all this Twitter talk, nigga. All this wild Twitter talk you talking. Who are you talking about? Secondly, let's get out. And that was firstly. Let's get to secondly. You're talking about niggas ain't legends. Nigga, Mace, I'll tell you right now, and this, I'm not talking about Mace when he came out and sold. Mace was Michael Jackson after Michael Jackson, nigga, before Drake, nigga. Nigga sold 5 million in 3 weeks, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? But I'm talking about tonight. Tonight, right now, Mace is a 1,000,000% better rapper than you a boxer. 1,000,000%. Don't make me put the battery in his back to Oracle 3, you nigga.
Yeah.
I'll have him Oracle 3. That's what you need to do is Oracle 3 niggas, man. And let niggas know, my nigga. He is 1,000,000% better rapper than you a boxer, bro.
Yeah, because you don't got no offense. You all defense. You got to win. You got to let your hands go.
Secondly, when the fight's over, Mace, I went and watched it after I seen this ring. I said, let me pay attention. I kept dozing off, but I managed to get through a couple rounds. After the fight's over, he walks back to the corner like this. That don't look like a champion. Champs start walking around the ring diddy bopping when they beat niggas up. Your grandfather, that's how I know what your grandfather's telling you. They knew you fucked the bag up, nigga. You fucked the bag up, nigga. You was supposed to show off, show out. Not only that, you was talking shit before the fight. You was the one before, I'm gonna knock this nigga out. I'm gonna demolish it. I'm gonna do all this. And you ain't do nothing you said. That's why niggas is mad. Thirdly,
Yep.
You get booed in your hometown. Don't be mad at them. That's your hometown. How you get mad because you get booed in your hometown, nigga? You know why? Because you left too early. You don't know nobody.
Yeah.
You can't call a white bread in the building, nigga. Nigga, PT is in the building. Nigga, we got project niggas with us in the building. Not saying they're in the project, but we got niggas who still affiliated.
From day one.
Yeah, all we gotta do is make a call and we affiliated when it comes to Harlem. You know, nigga, I seen an old man, I can't think of his name.
And they're not gonna put us against Gillian Wallow.
No, that's another thing. First,
you try to pump fake that.
Yeah, first of all, if Gillian Wallow's the voice of the streets, they need to be that. We wouldn't be together without Gillian Wallow, so you wouldn't even put no battery in our back. Salute to Gillian Wallow for even getting us back together.
Yeah, so again, that's just where it kind of started out at, man. It was doing a lot of back and forth between them, and Jay Prince had a few things he had to say. He got involved and let some things be said on his Instagram, I think. So this is what Jay Prince had to say on his Instagram. He said, "Let the haters say that he's boring and nobody wants to watch him. Sorry to tell you, it's just a select few of you haters. As you can see, there's proof that he has the #1 ratings in any fight on ESPN this year and the top 3 ratings since 2022. And to all of you haters who want to escalate that hate outside of the ring, I'm Shakur's manager, and I'll handle all his business outside the ring. In other words, Cam and Mace, I will fade all his shots and take all bets. And so that don't really too much sound like gangster talk. I ain't gonna say that sounds like gangster talk, but Cam and Mace had a few responses.
All right, go ahead.
I got this one. You gonna take all.
All right, go ahead.
I got this one. You gonna take all his fades and take all his shots, and you handle everything out the ring. All right. So then we talking to you then, all right? We starting with you. Since you the big homie, we starting with you. That's how it goes around here. I want to just start off by saying you are so, like, lacking self-awareness. Like, when you give such a lackluster performance and then you think you can make threats to people because you gave a lackluster performance, pause. You don't have the right to tell me what I should like or to tell Cam what he should like. That's not your place. Like, art is subjective, right? So if art is subjective and I don't like something, you can't really get mad at us because we don't like something. And you're standing there with two Hall of Fame boxers that are constantly letting their hands go. So I think is crazy that Andre Ward let his hands go. Terrence Crawford definitely let his hands go. And then you walk out with these boxers and you don't tell the next guy to let his hands go. This is a lapse of judgment. And I'm going to tell you another thing. When you're dealing with older people, they're the last to know that things have changed. We not your little niggas. Like, the way you talking, I don't get what you mean. We're not your little niggas. Like, for real. All that big homie stuff, that's for little niggas. Little niggas have big homies. We're not little niggas, so we don't even respect big homies. I know Killer doesn't, and for me, I never respected niggas in the streets. That's why I always got the problems I got. Niggas would tell me, Mace, chill. No, chill for what? Who is this nigga? That's how I feel listening to this, man. Like, I want to respect you, but I can't. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if I got a little, like the dudes that raised me, if I was out of pocket, they would tell me I'm out of pocket. They wouldn't let me put them on a crash out mission. They would say, yo, Mace, listen. Mm-hmm. Around here, we don't send niggas to do nothing for us. We don't pay niggas to handle our problems. Mm-hmm. You got to put in your own work around here, Lord, man. That's what you were supposed to tell them. You can't go out here and talk crazy and then send me on a mission. Mm-hmm. Nah, this is where the game got messed up. When young niggas started sending old niggas out, and just because this little ignorant nigga got a few dollars, he make all of you that's supposed to be real run after his mission. This is a problem, Jay Prince. And I'm going to tell you like this. If you're 60 years old and you trying to be a street nigga, you failed. You failed.
Hey, that was the hard. That was hard. Like, even just the way he say it.
If you're 60 years old and you trying to be a street nigga, you failed. You failed. I'm telling you this. And I stand, my name is Mace. I stand by this message.
Let me explain something to you, bro.
Uh-oh.
Mace said it exactly like, you 60, nigga. You 60. What are you talking about? What are you, bro? I lost mad respect for you because I used to have mad respect for you. When you had Shakur with you, when you lined Young Boy NBA up, why the fuck you got Shakur with you? And this is why he acting like that. This is exactly why he acting like that. Talking about you got Young Boy NBA umbrellas and his keys to his car. Young Boy NBA told y'all niggas eat a dick. This is what he said. This is what Young Boy NBA said. Wack 100 was the most disrespectful. Wild disrespectful. I ain't even gonna repeat the shit Wack 100 said. Mad disrespectful. Drake is beefing with Kendrick Lamar as we speak. I have not heard, this is the first time Drake got into some shit and I ain't hear you say shit to Kendrick Lamar now. Why do you think that you could tell us what we can and cannot say, my nigga? Control your nigga. Control that nigga. Ain't nobody gonna tell a nigga, get the strap, and then we gonna sit there and be like, hey, I think we should shut up. Nah, nigga. this is not 1982, bro. You cannot sit here and tell niggas get the strap and then niggas be quiet. Nobody know that part because our shit just be going viral. You bugging. You bugging, James. You bugging, my nigga. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't know what bet you talking about or all that other slang then. Bet it. Whatever bet you talking about, bet it. I don't know what bet it. Bet it. You want to bet it? Bet. I don't know what to bet it.
Before we even move on from this, I gotta ask, do you guys feel like there's a beef? Because there's literally a full-on article, even from Billboard, talking about, the Shakur versus Mason Cameron beef explained, giving timeline and timestamps and posts. Do you guys even feel like there's a beef, or you guys really feel like it was never that big of a deal?
No, I don't think it was a beef at all. I think we're gonna continue to do exactly what we do. Before we slow down, we're gonna pick up the speed. We're definitely not slowing down for nobody. Anything come across this desk, we are responsible to tell the truth and to tell it exactly the way it is. We're not gonna ever sugarcoat something for anybody that comes across this platform. And so make sure when your sports come across us, that it comes across us the way you want it to be heard, because when we see a fight, we have to call it the way we call it. When we see basketball, we got to call it the way we call it, and we're not changing for nobody. That's what makes us different.
And I respect that, and I enjoyed that. It was kind of long, but I agree with them gentlemen. And I want to say congratulations to them gentlemen, man, because They kind of on the rise. I'm not even kind of on the rise. They rising in the ranks of sports talk and broadcasting. They're not really actually signed to any major networks, and they definitely be coming through with it. Black and Wild had said a few things. I want to just acknowledge what Black and Wild said earlier. She said that the baby, in regards to Cardi B, the baby got her emotional. I wouldn't have addressed him. Yeah, I feel you, Black and Wild. And she also said, and I don't know why it's not updating. I got to check on that. Why is it not updating? She also said, is he black? I wonder who we was talking about. Jacoby Jones, maybe? I don't know, Black and White. I'm sorry for just not getting to your messages. It wasn't really updating, so I ain't see it. But there we go. I think I fixed it now. So again, man, I hope that the Mace and Cameron versus Jay Prince and Shakur Stevenson doesn't go any further than that. As people with platforms and podcasts, we should be allowed to have an opinion on what's going on, whether it be music, whether it be fashion, whether it be a movie, whether it be a sports event, how the player performed. It's just an opinion, man. And folks got to stop being so sensitive about other folks' opinions. The internet is out there for for folks to be able to share what they want to share, their opinions, their thoughts. So y'all gotta cut that, oh, nobody can speak on me, or they just hating on me stuff out, because that ain't the case. Folks ain't just hating on you. I don't want it to even look like that or sound like that or come off to be like that. So chill out, Cardi. Chill out, Jay Prince. And I ain't, I'm not here to say, matter of fact, chill out, everybody. We don't want nobody to be hurt or really going out their way. They hurt any feelings. It's just, this is just a job. So if anybody got a problem with me and my opinion on or certain things, then, you can address it on your own platform. I'm going to check it out and I'm going to speak my piece and keep it moving. So that's just that. Before we get up out of here, we got a few more things to talk about. We talked about, let's see what else. Schoolboy Q. All right. What's going on with Schoolboy Q in Toronto? They saying that Schoolboy Q's show was canceled in Toronto. But why? What's going on? So Schoolboy Q had a show in Toronto this week. And y'all, in case y'all don't know who he is, he has an album called Blue Lips out currently right now. And he currently also is signed to TDE. Now, he's also, homeboys with Kendrick Lamar. Now, Schoolboy Q isn't, Kendrick Lamar isn't signed to TDE anymore. But they still, roll in the same clique, you would say. But just because Kendrick had a beef with Drake don't mean that J-Rock, SZA, Schoolboy Q, Ab-Soul, and any other artists from TDE should be included in that, because Kendrick not even signed to that label anymore, for one. But this was the tweets that I seen earlier this week regarding Schoolboy Q and performing in Toronto. He says, they just canceled my show in Toronto. Canadian police don't want nobody from TDE performing. His other tweet, Top was just with Wayne and Baby. Shaking my head. Party Next Store just had a show at the Palladium. If we wanted to get y'all, we would have just did it. Now, when somebody get hurt, don't cry. Now that's kind of tough, Schoolboy. That's kind of tough, Q. He say, actually, I get it. Never mind, this shit low-key hilarious. I don't know why Dot put me in that effing video anyway. Then he said, I never said I'm going to kill somebody. I'm saying if we wanted to crack it off, we could have. Shaking my head. Rap and move on. Playing tough, gonna get somebody hurt. It's all good. I'm a soccer dad. So, because DJ Academics sent prayers out, but he was kind of instigating a little bit. He said, sending prayers for peace and healing. Battle was good. Time to move on. I agree. It's time to move on. And for those that feel like it's time to move on from the song, hey, man, we still having fun outside. That song is now an anthem. Like, it is what it is. They asked for it, and they got it. So folks saying that Kendrick is milking the song and they getting tired of the song and all that good stuff, man, a number one song in the country, it's currently the number one song in the country right now. So you're going to hear it a lot. Folks say that they playing the hell out of that song in Toronto and LA, everywhere. So y'all gonna have to just deal with it. Like that, you might not like the song, you might get tired of it, but it is what it is. Steph Curry had an opinion, and he said he tired of the song. A lot of folks been saying they tired of the song. It is what it is, but here goes Steph. Yeah, so Steph said, hey, man, he getting tired of it. There's a few folks that's getting tired of the song. They haven't playing it a lot, but hey, wait till next year and the year after that. Every Juneteenth, y'all going to be getting more Not Like Us. Here is Skills with his report after visiting Toronto. Here's what he had to say about Not Like Us.
And I saw something the other day where somebody was saying, I'm tired of hearing Not Like Us. Bro, and the first thing that I thought was, the kids ain't even got back to school yet. Wait till the kids go back to school. The kids about 3 weeks from going back to school, it's about to turn all, because the fraternities, the sororities, the basketball game, the bands, they ain't even got a chance to hit Not Like Us yet. Like, it's really about to, once the kids get a hold of it, forget about it. You're going to hear this song for the rest of the fall.
Facts. Big facts. You're going to hear this song for the rest of the year.
What up, y'all? Out here getting this walk. I want to say shout out to everybody that came out to the LL Cool J event last night. I learned something, I think, when I was there. And what I think I learned is that the reason why is no male stars in hip-hop anymore that have the impact that LL Cool J has and had is because the goal in hip-hop used to be impact. Not sales, not charts, impact. how hard, pause, you could impact the streets. And that's no longer the goal. And that's to me, is the sole reason why rap is not what rap used to be. Because niggas don't care about impacting the streets no more. What up, y'all? Out here getting this walk.
Do y'all agree with Jermaine Dupri that folks don't really care about impact? They want the song to come and go real quick. They don't want the song to last. They don't want no impact. They saying, you know, they have, you know, other songs that should be played. But what song is that? If there's other songs that y'all want to hear, what song is it? Because right now, it was Euphoria. For me, the top songs was Euphoria, Not Like Us, Glorilla, Yeah Glow, Get It Sexy with Sexy Red, Flo Milli, and TGIF, and OK by JT. So it's been female rap and Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar. Oh, and Future. Future. Like That, and the whole album, really. It's kind of hard to pick a Future song because you just listen to the whole album when you play it. So, but hey, you all have to deal with it. In fact, there's more to deal with because they done made a doggone game out of Not Like Us, man. The Not Like Us 8-bit game. You can go to notlikeus.game.com. And you could play the Not Like Us game. Let me show y'all this, man. It's funny right here. Let me so I say. They're not like us. 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 So in the game, they got Kendrick Lamar swinging the bat at an owl. And they say the top score is 69. Freaky ass, he has 69 God. Hi, Ron Fire Y'all Live. I think that it's an actual, I think that's cap though. I think that you can never get to 69 because it kept messing up during level when you get to 21. You can't really get to 22. I don't know. When I was playing it was a bug in the system and it wouldn't go past 21. But they say the top score is 69. So shout out to Richie Branson is the name of the kid who designed the game. They're not like us. All the way with the 8-bit, all the way with the 8-bit music, man. So folks gonna have to deal with it, man. Until somebody else drops some hard music for the rest of the year, you know, that's what we dealing with. Not like us. And again, like he said, when them folks get back in school, during the bands are gonna play Not Like Us during the halftime show. You're gonna hear it during the basketball games, football games, back in school. This also what Skill said while he was in Toronto. This is the impact. This is what impact is when you talk about music and culture.
I got a question. Maybe y'all can help me with this. I'm in Toronto the other day, just in Toronto, and I go to the mall. They got a huge mall. I go look at some sneakers, cop some kicks or whatever. I go to the mall, and I'm in the Eaton Center, and I hear Not Like Us 4 times in 4 different stores in the mall. Right? I go eat that night at a restaurant, just random. I'm in the restaurant eating. I hear Not Like Us. That's 5 times that I've heard this song in one day in the city. The next day, it rains in Toronto. It like floods. The whole city has a flood. The power goes out for like 2-3 hours. Crazy. Drake posts on his story that his mansion got flooded. You see it or whatever. That night, I'm packing up, and I just got the news on, just local news. I'm watching the local news, and the caption, the headline story in the local news was, Not Like Us, Drake's mansion gets flooded. I ain't never seen nothing like this in a rapper's like hometown. Like, this is crazy. Like, Drake is he's the biggest rapper from Canada ever. And they trolling him on the nuke. Like, have y'all ever seen anything like this?
No, you probably never will. But when Drake won against Meek Mill, everybody was singing back to back all damn year long. And it died down eventually, but that's still one of the best diss songs of all time. Shout out to Drake. And it is what it is, man. Body bag that boy. And y'all know I always have to y'all feel like I always got to go back and talk about Not Like Us some type of way and talk about Kendrick some type of way. I won't make no promises, but we probably won't talk about Kendrick again until he drop a new album. So it'll be a couple of weeks, sometime in August. I believe the album is coming in August. We'll talk about it again around that time. So be on the lookout. Oh my God. What is this? Goodness gracious. All these distractions on the internet. Let me get my mind right. All right, so we talked about the Not Like Us game. We talked about Schoolboy Q's show being canceled in Toronto. Who knows? It probably was because of the flood, Schoolboy. It probably was because of the flood. It probably wasn't them being mad at you and canceling your show. So we don't want to jump to conclusions in that way. Wiz Khalifa, man, low key, nobody was really talking about this during the week, but Wiz Khalifa was arrested in Romania, man. Wiz Khalifa was arrested in Romania where he smoked a joint on stage, and them folks came in and grabbed him up and arrested my boy. Arrested the smoke man for smoking in Romania. Them folks, they ain't having it. I don't know what the status is. I don't know if he got out right away. I don't know if he need the president to help get him out, but I'm sure he'll be all right. You know, Wiz gonna fire up. Gonna fire up that joint. Maybe he wasn't supposed to smoke inside the venue. I don't know how that go, but y'all got to be careful when y'all go overseas and deal with them folks and they laws in them other countries, because they will lock you up. And then you'll be needing Biden or Trump or whoever the president is at the time to come get y'all up out of there. Happened to A$AP Rocky. It happened to Brittany Griner. And now Wiz Khalifa. Thoughts and prayers to Wiz Khalifa, for one, for being locked up in Romania, and for two, for having a baby mama by the name of Amber Rose. For having a baby with Amber Rose, who don't know whether or not she is black or white. We're going to talk about Amber Rose in part 2, man. So lay around for more of the DozhaToldya Podcast. We got a little bit more music to play before we get into part 2. Let me see if I got one more topic that we could talk about before we get into part 2. Yeah, sure. Who's seen the movie Divorce in Black? New Tyler Perry movie, Divorce in Black, starring Megan Good. Who's seen the movie? What did you think about the movie? Who's seen it? Y'all let me know in the comments. I haven't seen the movie yet. I'm not really a big Tyler Perry movie watcher, but I hear mixed reviews. I heard some folks say it was pretty good. I hear some folks say, it's trash. They say that Tyler Perry need writers. They say Tyler Perry need to stop writing all the movies himself. But what I want to applaud Tyler Perry with, as I report on this movie, is that Tyler Perry been paying his people. He been paying his actors and the people in his movies the most money that they've gotten. Let's check out a quick clip from the movie, and then we'll see if we could get a clip from Megan Good talking about her role in the movie. This is a quick clip from Divorce in Black.
Deacons, let
Oh, my bad, y'all. Hold on, let me bring it back.
Deacons, let him go. Back up, just let him go.
Miss Linda.
You did this! Hell no!
Now you watch your mouth in this church.
We were trying to help you. Mama, please. Please.
Mama, don't do that. Mama, don't do that.
No. We're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. Please.
I don't know. Is she getting undressed for a sex scene or is she ready to fight?
No.
Don't you dare.
You think I need these hand-me-down clothes that your mama gave me? Huh? I don't. We the Bertrands, baby, don't you forget it. And we don't need nothing from you. Y'all, get the boy. Get him! Get him! No! Not the casket. Take him out. Take him out!
In case anybody is listening and they don't know the context of the clip, they are at a funeral in a church, and she is saying, "Get her son out the casket," because I don't know why she's mad, but she's saying, "Take him out the casket." And I think this is how the movie started out.
Oh, they gonna say it that they paid for this casket. Take him out of there.
How you gonna say we gonna get him out?
Take him out of there.
Come on, get him!
Oh my God.
It'd be from all the high everywhere.
That's all right. That's all right, church. They can have the body. God has already passed judgment on the soul.
They put that man on the back of a pickup truck, bro. Oh, man, bro. I don't know, man. I'm going to have to check this one out, man. Again, the name of the movie is Divorce in Black, a Tyler Perry film. Fear Has No Place in Love. It's currently out right now. What is it, on Netflix? You'll find it. On Amazon Prime Video. Okay, it's out right now on Amazon Prime. Megan Good went on. She's on a press run, and she spoke about Tyler Perry paying her very well for her role. So, and she went on Shannon Sharp, Club Shay Shay, and said, "Hey, Tyler Perry be paying good money for her role." Do we have to talk about Megan? Matter of fact, while we talking about Megan Good, should we talk about Megan and her hugged up? And her hugged up with Buddy. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up. Shout out to Tyler Perry though, man. He at least he doing something.
Yeah, casting Corey's here because of her. Absolutely, yeah.
Tell me why it's important for you to bring people in. I know you mentioned it's because you're an actor as well, and you can see that as well in them.
Well, so many people want to ignore these voices of the actors and actresses, but they have so much to lend and so much to share. So I've gotten to a point in my life where I just want to, how can I help? How can I invite you in? How can I help elevate you so that when you hit this next level, the next place, people know you're a real producer. So that's what was really important to me.
A lot of people here tonight gave you your flowers. You're changing people's lives. I mean, that one Tyler Perry phone call, it changes people's lives. I know Jonathan's here, and he also publicly thanked you as well. Why do you feel why is it important for you to pour back into young actors and up-and-coming actors?
Because we all find ourselves in situations where we need some mentor. It was Maya Angelou and Cicely Tyson and Oprah and Sidney Poitier who did that for me. So I feel I've got to pay it forward. So as I'm looking at people who sometimes make mistakes, sometimes don't do the right thing, sometimes just are out of out of good judgment. It is up to us, this next generation, to make sure that we give them the information. So that's what I feel like I was doing there, for sure.
Okay, round of applause, man. Round of applause for old Tyler Perry, man, for paying them folks real good. Real good. Speaking of real good, did y'all talk about, amongst y'all spouses and, amongst yourselves, did y'all talk about how Megan Good was all hooked up with Michael Ealy? I'm finna play the clip. Is this, and we're gonna talk about if this was an appropriate greeting. As y'all know, Megan Good and Jonathan Majors are an item, and Michael Ealy, y'all know who he is, the brother with the green eyes that be all in the movies, stealing all the ladies. They met up, I think, at a promo outing or something like that of the movie. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm actually looking at clips, so I'm trying to talk and look at the clips at the same time, so I apologize. So a lot of folks were saying that y'all know that Megan Good and Michael Ealy had been in movies together, first and foremost. They've been in movies together. Megan Good fine as hell too, by the way. Her and Jonathan Majors, she supported Jonathan Majors while he was going through his domestic dispute trial and all that good stuff. And then it's Michael Ealy. And, Michael Ealy got the stunning green eyes. No diddy, big diddy. But yeah. But Megan Good, goodness gracious. So I'm trying to see if I can get the full clip, because the short clip don't really give the context of what the hug really was like. So when you out with your woman, your wife, and she sees an old friend from back in the days, and you come in and be like, "Hey, what's up, brother?" And then he see your wife and they happy, they haven't seen each other in a long time, and he goes in for the hug. What is an appropriate hug? And what is an inappropriate hug? So that was the question that everybody was asking earlier in the week. I almost forgot about this whole situation, so let me go ahead and play a little bit of this. Okay, here we go. So is this hug appropriate? What was y'all feelings and this hug? Okay, so there you got Jonathan Majors, you got Michael Ealy and Megan Good embracing after, it was supposed to be a friendly embrace, but it might have went a little too far. And then y'all keep an eye out on Jonathan Majors' face as he kind of was looking a little awkward. So then he daps D-Smoke up, D-Smoke's wife. Now notice how he gave her the, I'm gonna lift you up, lift you out of off your feet, baby. She had to hold on to her hat.
How you doing? Good to see you, man. Everything good? How you doing, Mike? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Y'all want to do this? Yeah, real quick.
Let's get in the picture.
This is fire. Love this. Love this. Dion would love this. Absolutely.
So he like a Steph Curry with green eyes. He's a sharpshooter, in other words. So what y'all feel? Do y'all feel that this hug was inappropriate? Is Jonathan Majors feeling some type of way? How would you feel, men, if your wife or your girlfriend, because they not together like that, but if your girlfriend sees an old friend and he hugs her and lifts her up off her feet, He damn near did a turnaround. Looked like he was damn near about to turn around and spin her around a little bit. But yeah, they say that my boy Jonathan Major's looking like, hold on, cuz. You're a little too close, man. You're a little too close. They related this hug to this situation, to this skit by Drewski, and that's what everybody was making fun of. They was laughing about this skit.
Hey man, happy birthday, man. Yeah. This what good. What's up, man? Heard a lot about you, bro. Hey, you funny as hell. Keep that shit up, bro. Keep that shit up. You got a good girl right here. She a good one, bro. What up, you alright?
So yeah, when art imitates life or when life imitates comedy, y'all had everybody like talking this earlier in the week. What up, TC? TC checking in. He got a show coming up later on today. So, you know, I'm trying to get done before your show. TC, I appreciate you for coming in and peeping the room real quick. How did you feel about the hug? How did you feel about the hug, man? Would you let a man that looked like this hug on your wife like that? I mean, does the way he looked matters though? You know, if it was an ugly guy, would it change the situation? Because they have been in movies together, you know. They are friends and co-workers. So Megan Good took to Instagram and she replied, so we're just gonna edit out the first part of the video where Jonathan and Michael exchange a big hug first and then speak life over each other before he gives me a big brother hug. LOL. Shaking my head. Super unfortunate how people don't have anything better to do than project on others and intentionally perpetuate negative, misguided commentary on life snippets they have no real context to. It's sad, but still, God bless y'all. So she addressed it at least. And yeah, I can't even find the full clip. It's somewhere. It's somewhere. The full context of the clip is somewhere. I don't know where it's at. But anyway, who cares about the full context? We here to be messy. We just want to talk about the look on this man's face. While his girl being hugged up by the green-eyed bandit. All right, man. So we might as well move right along. We already an hour and a half into the show. And we still got the politics and allegations to talk about on part 2. TC said, hell no. TC said he ain't going for it. Okay, TC. TC say, no. You know who else said no? YSL Woody. YSL Woody has, we're going to talk about the YSL case in part 2 as far as them recusing the current judge that they have. And another judge, they playing musical chairs with the judges in the YSL Young Thug case. But the star witness in the Young Thug case, YSL Woody, y'all know the guy who shrugged his shoulders all the time on the bench and, you know, he acts a little slow in court. He's becoming very famous because he's very entertaining. If you haven't seen the 20v1 with YSL Woody, I'm highly recommending it. Like, all snitch allegations aside, matter of fact, ain't no allegations. He's a snitch. But it is what it is, man. Snitches get love these days. And instead of stitches, snitches get bitches. Here's 20v1 with YSL Woody, man. It's on YouTube. Y'all check it out. Here go a quick little clip from the YSL Woody 20v1.
Hey, Woody. How you doing, baby? Can I rub your head? Come rub it. Oh. Woody, let me rub your head tonight.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, shit. You gotta go.
One more chance?
Come on. Cause you probably was in the class with me. How old you is?
I'm 34.
What you can do with that hand?
Oh, I can do some things. I can make a hand come out of nowhere. I can put some fingers on it.
You put his fingers on it?
Yeah, I can put some fingers on it.
Make a move.
Make a move?
You can't tell me no more.
No, can't touch you.
That thing scare me.
It won't scare you. I'll be soft with you.
How much you get on your every month?
Me?
On your check?
They don't give me no check.
Oh, you gotta go.
What?
Yeah, you gotta go.
You can work it out.
I
We
get
can
disability. If you don't get disability, then you got that right there. That mother throwing up gang signs and everything.
But you can't get a lawyer. You got a lawyer for me? We can get the back pay.
You see how they doing me? Get out.
Come on now. I won't tell nobody as long as you won't tell nobody.
Okay. You can stay.
Okay. I can
You finesse your way in. But keep that thing off of me.
stay? Okay.
Don't touch me with that other thing.
Okay.
We're gonna get that fixed when the money comes.
Okay, I got you. Hey, Woody.
Yeah, so I will say, man, that guy was very, 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 very entertaining. I watched that whole thing. That's not the only entertaining clip. He definitely got a future ahead of him. Whether it be in comedy or whether it be snitching or however it's gonna work out. That guy is funny. Like, he is hilarious. Here go another clip from the 20v1. Just one more, and then we'll go ahead and get ready for part 2.
You too scared. You can stay. What you liked about her? You look disappointed. Why you walking out like that? No, she gone.
Free YSL.
For sure. Now get out. For sure. What you thought gonna say no? Is she dumb or is she stupid?
Hello, how are you?
You can stay.
Step all the way, wait, come all the way up.
You wanna know why you can stay?
Why?
Cause you smiling.
You said step where?
Oh, let me see your toe. Come on up. Nephew. Hey. I said you can stay. Go ahead.
Hey, cool. She can stay. You moving on then. Hey, she look happy to move on. You said you liked her smile?
Yeah.
Yeah, she do got a nice smile.
Smile said a lot about it.
Again, there's something that y'all have to watch when y'all get some time, man. YSL Woody 20v1. But we're going to talk about the YSL case and the judge and Young Thug in part 2 of the DozhaToldya Podcast 122. I appreciate y'all for coming in on this special day, special time. It's Friday, we got to talk about everybody system being down. All the banks and the airports had some trouble with their computer systems, y'all. We got to talk about Trump. Y'all know we got to talk about Trump. We got to talk about Alec Baldwin and more. So don't go anywhere. The Republican National Convention, Amber Rose. We got a jam-packed part 2 ahead. So it's gonna be some good politics, allegations, and a little bit of sports in part 2. If you miss any part of the show, once again, you can catch the show on YouTube. You can listen to the full audio on the Mitzler app, or just go to mixlr.com, DozhaToldya Radio. Right there is the address. And follow us on all platforms, man. DozhaToldya on Instagram, Facebook, Twitch. You know what it is. Thank everybody who are listening live on this special day. Shout out to DJ TC. I know you got to DJ a little bit later, TC. So if you could stick around a little bit for part 2, I appreciate that. In the meantime, between time, y'all go follow DJ TC on Twitch at DJ TCeezy, TCEEZY on Twitch, man, because Club TC will get going around 8:30. So we got some time. We got like 2 hours, and we're going to be done before 8 o'clock. So thank you for everybody for checking in with us. We got some R&B music to get into for part 2. And I'm going to take a quick little break. I'm going to get something to drink, man, with my whistle a little bit, pause. And we got some music from Ice Spice, Desi the Don, Maya the Don, Blast, Tink, Khaled, Childish Gambino, Phobats, Isaiah Fall, YG Marley, and more. Appreciate everybody for checking in with us. It's the DozhaToldya Podcast. We played this song on part 1, but let's go ahead and get back to this. This song is a viral phenomenon. It's called Kehlani, The song is by Jordan Adatunji. So we're gonna start this thing off with Kehlani, man. Y'all know I love Kehlani's music, but this is a song I guess about Kehlani. So let's get into it. Remember where you heard it first, not where you heard it worst, man. It's your boy Dame Dozha. This is DozhaToldya, the podcast, and we'll be right back with part 2. DozhaToldya Podcast 122. You dig, live on the Facebook. We'll see y'all next week, man. We'll see y'all Facebook next week. In case you do want to see the visual for part 2, you got to log on to the Patreon. It's going to be available on Patreon. You know, it costs a little money, but, you know, we'll work it out. Other than that, follow us on YouTube. You'll see some clips on the YouTube. But in the meantime, between time, this is Kehlani by Jordan Adatunji and the DozhaToldya Podcast. You dig. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dame Dozha. If you're looking to get your interview done or be a guest host on our podcast, hit us up at DozhaToldya@gmail.com. Bump what you heard. Remember who told you? It's DozhaToldya.